Okay, guys, I'm here in beautiful city of Cebu in the Philippine Islands. It is January the 21st. That's on a Wednesday. It's right at 5 o'clock, and here we are, just going down the Philippines, just trying to get my run in or my little walk. As you can see, Philippines is not too much into cleaning. They leave shit everywhere, and such a beautiful place, but nobody here wants to clean it, and I don't understand why they don't take any pride in their places. Now, I have heard that they do have like what do you call that, like work release type things, community service for minor crimes. So once in a great while they'll bring the crew out here, and you'll see them with one police officer, and the policeman will be out here directing them to clean up and pick up all the mess. So that in itself is good. Look, I'm being watched. You see that dog? He looks like he's Asian, doesn't he? Look at him. Skinny, fit, trim. Look at him eyeballing. He's eyeballing somebody. With the tail up in the air. I failed to mention, one time I was coming over here, as I was walking into through the gate of the apartment complex, there's a stray cat, and he did reach out, and for no reason, guess he doesn't like foreigners, he went ahead and just scratched my leg. So there's a doctor here from Africa. I think he's from Ghana, I think. And I've gotten to know him. His name is Joe, and real nice guy, young cat. Anyway, so I asked him, hey man, what do you think? And he said, Julian, in the Philippines, there's a lot of rabies. There's a lot of stuff going on. He goes, just for peace of mind, he goes, just go get the rabies vaccine. And I was like, okay, so there I go. I went to a private clinic. It's an animal bite clinic here in Cebu. And of course, they gave me the first round. I think I paid, I kid you not, I paid like, how much did I pay? I paid like $40 US, maybe more. I think I paid like $40 US. And they injected me 2 times in the arm and 3 times along the scratch itself, which was on my calf area by my ankle. And I guess I was expecting a lot more pain, but it really didn't hurt. I guess what did hurt was the tetanus shot that they gave me. And then I had to come back a total of 3 times. And every time that I came back, it was 5,500, which is the equivalent of, how much is 5,500? No, that's a lie. It was 550, which is right at about $11 US. So anyway, the stupid cat scratched me, and anyway, so that I don't touch animals anymore as much as I love them, because you never know, they might just go ahead and decide to bite you. And it's not like in the US, you know, here if you get rabies, you know, most of the animals they say are infected. I don't know how true that is, because I would imagine that they would be acting crazy and they would die. But anyway, so I still see that cat probably daily. I see him there. He's still there, except I stay as far away from him as possible. And so that's another story in itself, right? Anyway, as you can see, people are getting off from work. It's almost 5 o'clock. Everybody's trying to get off early. I do apologize for the unsteadiness of the camera. This new phone that I have to I put on the microphone to it, and it's in a little adapter that goes right underneath, and it sticks out about yay much on the back. So in essence, I can't put my selfie stick on it because it just won't fit. I got 3 selfie sticks I got a very good one that Patty and the provider bought me, and then I got another one that I accumulated, like a medium value, I guess. And then I got a cheaper one that I bought it like at a flea market here, and nope, none of them fit. And so I'm stuck now having to carry this on my hand. And as you can see, you know, it's those are the condo areas that were. I live further that way on a condominium, but it's this same type of condos. I didn't want to get the ones at IT Park, although I did stay there for 15 days when I first got here. I was on the 23rd floor. It's just I can't imagine if a fire would break out like the one that broke out in Hong Kong, where one high-rise after the other caught fire. And they don't have, again, the fire department, they don't have the ladders that go all the way up high. So basically, you're screwed if you're up there and you're blocked, or maybe the stairwell to escape is filled with smoke or whatever. You're not gonna get out. And anyway, and so that's why I decided to stay here. And these, you know, it's good for it's where I'm not really that high up, but I'm not really that low. I can stay away from any rising waters or floods or anything like that. And I have gone through a earthquake back in September. It was a 6.9 earthquake, and that was weird the way it felt. And then when I went back to the U.S., I missed the typhoon, which was a really bad typhoon here in Cebu. A lot of the streets were flooded. People were on top of the houses and stuff. And I just don't want to be that guy, you know, being on top of a house for days and days and nobody there to rescue you, right? So I think I'm good where I'm at for now. You do have the police here, and they're checking registrations and motorcycle licenses and helmets and all that. I don't know if you can see them. They're cracking down. Long overdue. And so people over here are really like, they see this happening and they turn around instead of they make a U-turn, or they all go over there and they just chill, or they take a U-turn or do something just to get away, right? This is the police station here. These guys work for very little money, and so, but here in the Philippines, it's not like in the US. Here they respect the police still. There's a lot of respect for authority and for rules and such. And so yeah, so being that I look Filipino, I pretty much am left alone. Everybody thinks they don't know that I'm a foreigner until I start speaking. As you can see, that's El Corso over there. That's a little mall. It's similar to South Park Mall maybe, and this would be Military Drive right here. It's 3 lanes coming and 3 lanes going. As you can see, the buses are full. They're packed to the gills because it's just massive transportation, right? People are so poor here. I think to ride that bus right there that's full, I think it costs maybe like 20 cents, and they'll take you quite a ways. At least it's air conditioned. There's some that don't have air conditioning and they have to prop open the windows. I have rode those before. I believe that they are like maybe like 10 or 15 pesos less than the ones with the aircon. So why not go with the air condition, right? Yeah. Let me give you an example where the girl that I'm seeing, where she lives from here, from Cebu, is she lives probably, for those of y'all familiar, from San Antonio to Poth, or to what's the other one over there? Not Beeville, that's too far. Poth, and then, or maybe Carn City, maybe. going that distance from San Antonio to Carson City, it's probably gonna run you like, no, I would say like 90 cents US one way. But these people here, for them, that's a lot of friggin' money, 90 cents. Bear in mind, the minimum wage here, everybody makes, ready, drum roll. Everybody makes $5.40 a day. No, that's a lie. That is a lie. They make 540 pesos per day, which is, how much is $5? 540 pesos. Let me see. It's probably like $10 maybe that they make per day, but they work from 7 to 7, from 10 to 10, 9 to 9, stuff like that. You know, and that's every day. They're only off one day, and that's their day off, usually on a Sunday, that they're off, most people anyway. And so yeah, so these poor guys work for 540 pesos per day, and they don't have nothing, right? I think that most of them spend like maybe a third of that to get to work on transportation, and then another third maybe for food, and that's maybe eating like street food, right? Because the street food is very cheap. And then so they only really walk out like with a third of their salary per day. And so compared to the US, I mean, these guys are really hurting, and we are definitely blessed over there in the US. Even the people out there working at McDonald's and stuff, I think last I heard in Seattle, I think they were paying like $20, I think, an hour just to flip burgers at McDonald's. And so yeah, so it's really bad. As you can see, this rush hour right now, everybody's going. You see the rush hour, bikes to throw up in the air, right? And so yeah, so I'm just gonna make my way up here, and then I'm gonna turn around and go back. That guy's walking with no shoes, no shirt. He's probably a bum. He's probably a mental case. So I don't want to mess with him, so I'm just gonna turn around, go back the other way, because he might be acting stupid, and if he does, I'm gonna have to kick him in the face, and then don't want to get in trouble here in the Philippines anyway, right? And so anyway, for those of y'all that don't know, I am wearing my Seahawks cap, the latest one anyway, for 2026 season. And I try to get one every year that, you know, I look at the sidelines and I see what the guys are wearing, the coaches and the players, and I try to get it. This one was about $52, I think, at Dick's Sporting Goods, right there in Tacoma, Washington. And it's an official NFL. It's not from the Pulga, in other words. It's an official NFL accessory, and so I think it's pretty good. I think I look fabulous in it. What do y'all think? Still wearing my Marine Corps lanyard with the key, the infamous key that I keep losing. But I'll tell you what, ever since I put it on the lanyard, I haven't lost the key because it's around my neck. I do look like a retard, like a special needs. I do qualify because I am a Marine, and yeah, just don't eat the crayons, right, Brucey? Right, Jack Camaro? Don't eat the crayons. Anyway, those were some of my Marine buddies when I was there. Hanlon, who's the other one? The little guy from Missouri, I can't remember his name. He was a real cowboy. I can't remember his name. Anyway, maybe Bruce can refresh my memory. Anyway, again, we're going back, we're doubling back. Going back, you can see all the people coming. There is a turnaround that way, that they turn around and they go that way. It goes under a bridge. And so yeah, look at this guy riding his bike like Pee Wee Herman. That's right. He's getting home, trying to get home to the wife, or probably trying to get home so he can go to his next job. A lot of these guys have multiple jobs only because they have to, right? And again, we'll see what happens. Right now, I have started looking for another place to live. I do have a dog that my niece Patty and Daniel, my nephew, are caring for over in San Antonio, Texas. Her name is Cooper. I love my little dog, and I did tell Patty and Daniel that I would return back in a year and pick her up and bring her with me to the Philippines. I do miss my dog. She's a very beautiful little dog. She's a rescue, and I just want to get her back. I want to bring her with me to the Philippines, but here where I'm at, they don't accept pets. So I'm having to make arrangements, trying to look for a house right now. I actually found out that the houses over here that are rentals, fully furnished, you know, all of the things that the condominium has, with the exception, of course, no swimming pool and no weight room, things like that. But they do want some as low as 15,000 pesos, which would be right at about just under $300 US a month. Right now I am paying, what am I paying right now? I'm paying 35,000 pesos a month, which is right at about $625 a month. Yay, right? Where am I gonna get that in San Antonio or in Seattle? $625 a month. I do get the water for bathing. I do get slow Wi-Fi for included with the $625, and of course the HOA dues also are included. I do have to pay my own electricity, and for the most part I pay right at about $100 a month, because I do laundry. I do laundry like maybe twice a week, only because I don't have that many clothes here. It's coming in boxes. I did have them shipped from the US over here. So yeah, so I have to do laundry a lot. And then I do a lot of, I have started doing a lot of cooking, mostly chicken, boiled chicken, or I just put a little butter and then I just cook it in butter. It comes out pretty good tasting. And then I have those frozen vegetables that I just pop in the microwave and I consume them. Really, my choices of food here are not that good. I do eat in the morning. I do eat like 2 eggs fried, and then I have maybe 1 or 2 small pieces of Spam, and then drink lots of water, and that's my breakfast right there. Maybe I might eat 1 grapefruit. They're very delicious. For some reason I started eating them. When I went to the US, I had my lab work and my medical and all that. The doctor did want me to eat more vegetables. She did place me on a daily multivitamin that I started taking, the Centrum, the silver. And then what else do? I take vitamin C and some other vitamin, I can't remember. I bought them, they taste nasty. But anyway, they're supposed to work. And so we'll see what happens. Let me see if I can go this way. Yeah, I can go this way. I'm just walking on the side. Look at the guys that are coming. Over there, those are the mountains up there. I don't know if you can see them. And if you follow the mountains all the way over there somewhere, it's a place called the Tops, and it's probably one of the highest, if not the highest point here in Cebu, and it just overlooks the whole city. And at night, if you have a girl, you can take her up there, put some drinks into her, and yeah, that's the view is definitely a panty dropper. It's a good place to take a date. Not really that pricey. Maybe pricey for the Philippines, right? Maybe it's a little pricey, but for the US, it's not pricey at all. I think you can go up there and then have some drinks and eat, and it's all probably gonna run you right at about $50 US, which really is nothing. You know, in comparison to what you're gonna get for that $50. If you were in the US, you wouldn't get nothing for $50. I can assure you of that. And anyway, so a lot of the guys ask me, well, why are you in the Philippines? Well, that's one of the reasons. The cost of living is very low, and I get to travel. I get to just travel and go sightseeing and just live life and eat good food. Well, not really eat good food, but I eat healthy, and it's pretty good eating, right? And so that's why I'm in the Philippines. You know, it's plus the women here are totally different than the ones in the U.S., right? And I don't want to say anything bad about the women in the U.S. No, I guess I can't say it. But there's this sense of entitlement in the U.S. And not all women, but I would say the majority. They are very entitled, and they really think that they are queens and princesses and all that, but they're not. I could understand it. They were drop-dead gorgeous Kardashians, but these are hoes. They're ugly. And oh no, she's a queen. Yeah, right. From where? From Shrekland? No. Anyway, there's another dog over there. You see him? Hello, guys. There's another dog. You see him? Look, he looks like he's going on a mission somewhere. I tell you, there's dogs here to throw up in the air. I don't know why I want to bring Cooper over here. I guess because Cooper would be special here. She's a very, very nice dog, I think. Patty might have a different opinion of her, but I like Cooper dog. She's pretty cool. Anyway, the sun is going down. Look at those guys up there, the welders. You see them up there? What do you think, OSHA? What do you think? Could these guys get any unsafer? That's crazy. They're way up there. Anyway, that is kind of crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna make my way. I'm gonna go this way, and I won't bore you guys anymore. I just wanted to touch base with you guys and let you know what's going on here in the Philippines. Bruce, if you ever want to come over, just let me know, buddy. I'll put you up no matter what house I'm at. I think that right now I'm looking at a 3-bedroom house, only because I want to have space. I want to make one like my den, my little office area, right? And then of course, like those are the floats from Sinolog or whatever. It's like Fiesta, I guess. You know, it starts off in Houston or whatever, and then it moves to San Antonio and then to Corpus, and because this one's gonna move north from here this Sunday. They're going up north, and they're gonna do the festival up north. And that girl, Mis Ojos, is from up north, right? She's from a little small town up there, and she's all excited because they gave her, they combined her days off. She only gets one day off a week, so they gave her Sunday and then for the following week, they gave her Monday. So she has 2 consecutive days off, which is really unheard of, right? And so I told her, yeah, okay, well, let's go. And so I went on Expedia and I got a reservation for a resort. And bear in mind, this is supposed to be like a top of the line resort, right? And it only costs like $63 US. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, really? $63? It turns out that one of her relatives is the manager there, right? So as soon as he found out, because I guess she called him, oh, we're staying here, blah, blah, blah. And right away he calls and he goes, I'm gonna investigate what room you got, and I'm gonna hook you up with a better room, and or whatever, you know. I don't know. I mean, to me, the reviews were good. It looked good. And so, yeah, $63 US. And so I told her, okay, well, so she was very happy to go over there because, you know, she gets to visit her parents, and very humble, very down-to-earth people. They live in a very modest home, Patty, Daniel, very modest home. And they are very humble. Mikey, Archie, they're very humble people. And anyway, look, dog, there's another dog right there walking over there. Look, he thinks he's the shit. Like he's walking that way. Shut up. Look, Shirley would have a field day here. Look, Shirley, you wouldn't be able to get through here with your wheelchair. This is not handicapped. Look at this, all blocked. There's no ADA here. Definitely no ADA here. I look both ways now, right, in traffic, because the last time I only checked this way, and as soon as I stepped off, there was a car coming from this way, and it hit me. I flew over the hood of a car and over the top, and I landed on the trunk, and I did damage the guy's side view mirror. When it bent, and then it was just hanging there. And then he was all apologetic and all that. And then I wondered, why is he apologizing so much? Was that he was going wrong way in the one way, right? Or he never should have been going that way. And so he was all scum out. He was all scared that I was gonna get him in trouble and call the police and all that. And I'm like, dude, I said, don't worry about it, man. I'm a Marine, you know, it's no big deal. And by God's grace, I was not hurt. I just dusted myself off and kept on doing my walk. And that's that same day that cat came and scratched me. But anyway, y'all see how close that McDonald's is right there? I don't know if you can see it. Right there, that McDonald's right there. Anyway, it's so close, and I have never been to it. And I've been here since last September, I think, or August. Since August, I was here since August, and I haven't been there, not even one time. And again, that is the casino that is calling my name right there. I haven't been to it either. And this is a little park area right here that goes all the way around. And a lot of the elite from Cebu, when I tell people where I live and they go, oh, you're by that park. Somebody comes to this park and they do circles around it. So yeah, so I don't know why I'm here, but I'm here. Anyway, look, another dog. Look at that. Look at that. He thinks he owns the place right in the middle of the road. He has rights. Yeah, you go around me. Yep. They do have, in the Philippines, they have some kind of animal rights act or care act or something that the animals are protected. If you hurt an animal, abuse or whatever, they will arrest you, and they will throw you in jail and arrest you, and you will not get out because they love animals here. And that's why they're mostly all over the place. They're everywhere. Now, cockfighting or the roosters, that's another thing. That's not animals. They don't consider those animals. They actually have like ESPN, but it's for cockfighting. It's for animals, for roosters, and it's like the Dallas Cowboys and the Redskins or whatever, but they fight roosters and they televise it. And I was like, what the heck? What in the world? But yeah, they do have that here, and so big money in that. Anyway, I'm deciding. I think I'm gonna go up that way to the mall. So guys, I will let you go. I've been rambling and just going along, and so I will get back to you guys. Everything here in the Philippines is going okay for me. I'm having fun. As you can see, I did get this thing going. Everything's going great, and I feel very well health-wise. Nothing hurts. I get a daily massage, or daily, right? I did say daily. A deep rub down every day. I do go to the sauna. I go to the, what do you call that thing? Not the hot tub, it's the other one. It's like a whirlpool, and by the pool, what do you call it? Look, I can't remember what it's called. What's it called? Not the sauna, not the spa. If it was hot, it would be a spa, right? This is called it's not a hot tub. What is it? It's the one that has these jets and it massages you. You just get in it. I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, there's one here and I'm always in it. I don't know how clean it is, but it looks clean. It smells like chlorine, so it's good. And so yeah. So, okay guys, I'll let you go for now. I don't want to bore you too much. So we'll see where this goes, okay? Again, Lone Star Traveler Julian here in the beautiful city of Cebu, which is actually the city de Mare, okay? We'll see you guys.